Hey folks, welcome back to Failure at Retirement. So today is December 22nd, 2023. The holidays are here. As you can see behind me, we've got a pretty beautiful California day. I'm pretty sure it's at least 65 today. Might be a little closer to 70, but I don't think we're quite there. Definitely in the mid 60s. As you can see, it's fall. One day the leaves might finally fall off of that tree back there. Seems to be an ongoing project. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of review the year real quick. So 2023 has been a pretty great year for Mr. and Mrs. Failure. So we'll start off by saying our two grandsons came, the first one in February, the second one in March. Both beautiful little boys, make a guy laugh, something fierce. So we're super grateful for that. And then I wanted to talk about this channel specifically. A guy started this channel shortly after the second grandson was born, right around the 1st of April. And today we have 775 subscribers, I believe. I got to be honest with you, that's about at least 10 times more than a guy ever figured he'd get. So I thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. Why don't you see if you can help get me to 1,000? Share this and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000. That'd be pretty cool. So I want to talk also about why I started this channel in the first place. I don't know if I've mentioned this before or not. I might have in my very first intro video, maybe. But what happened is over the last few years, probably 3 years, 4 years maybe, guy's been telling his boys and his daughter-in-laws and his niece and nephew that they should start their channel. They're young people, they're doing funny things, things happen to them, they're learning being young adults, and that they should start a channel and film it, see what happens. And they all pretty much have the same excuses. Too embarrassing, don't have time for it, all the same excuses. So finally, one day, my brother-in-law, who helps me make my poor decisions, I'm talking to him, and he tells me I should start a channel, and I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that. And then later on, a couple hours later, it strikes me. The same thing that's going on with me and my kids. And I keep telling them, and they keep making excuses, and somebody tells me to start a channel, and I make an excuse. And I decided, what kind of a leader, what kind of a father figure am I if I do the same thing? If I want my kids to do something I'm not willing to do, that ain't right. So I decided to be a leader and go ahead and do it, and see if any of my friends, family, anybody would follow me. So far, nothing. A couple of them are talking about it, but so far, nothing. And I get it. They're working jobs. They have less time in the day than Failure has. That's fine. I get it. But then on the other hand, if you want to do, like, even now, I don't spend much time editing. Obviously, you guys watch this stuff. You see I don't spend a lot of time on it. So a guy can do it pretty fast. And especially a guy's niece. She's already making some really cool little TikToks and stuff. Like, she could load those as shorts, but guy just can't talk her into it. So anyway, like, leadership is important. If you guys don't know this already, it's important to be a leader, and I highly recommend it. It's not my first time being a leader. But really, if you want to make something of yourself, try to be a leader. Try to be the first one to try something new, or be the one that your friends call and ask you when's the next time you're going on a camping trip, that kind of thing. And a lot of times a guy can just kind of do this without hardly realizing it, but try to be that guy. It's good for you. It's healthy. Um, it'll help you in your career, your life. Try to do that. Um, and I can't really tell you how to do it. It just kind of happens for failure anyway, and it's not every time. Trust me. My friends are all leaders in their own right. They're all doing stuff, and anyway, and I'm asking them when it is. So it's not a sure thing with failure. Failure don't have a corner on the market, that's for sure. So anyway, what else I want to talk about here? 2023 actually, pretty good year, especially compared to the last couple of years. 2020 obviously not great. Don't need to tell you why. 2021 for Failure's family, actually probably worse than 2020. We lost several family members that year, and way too many in one year. It was really kind of overall not a great deal. And then 2022 was kind of, it was all right. But 2022 is when the walnut market collapsed, and that wasn't good for a guy's walnut brokerage business. And then 2023 comes along. Walnut market is a little better, not great. Actually, the beginning half we're still 22 crop, and that just ended horribly. So far on 23 crop, it's better. It's not where it ought to be, but it's better. But that's farming, right? It's just kind of, you got to roll with the punches on that deal. So anyway, with the grandsons and the YouTube channel, guy spent a lot of time in the mountains this year, which is great. Mrs. Failure says the guy's a little extra grumpy the last month or so, a few weeks, because pretty sure it's because the guy don't have the mountain air in his lungs. My neighbors, they'll understand, my mountain neighbors. So the other thing, and this is a little bit of almost could have been a Thanksgiving video, but the other thing the guy's been thinking about a lot lately and was reminded of recently, of how great guy's friends and family are. Mrs. Failure and I have this conversation every once in a while about how rich our lives are, not in the financial sense, in the sense of the people we surround ourselves with, our family, our friends that we've had for decades, our new friends that we've maybe only known for a few months. Like James and Stacy, for instance, great people, met them this summer, great people. So this is what I'm talking about. Surround yourself with good people, and your life will be rich and blessed, just because you're surrounded with the right people. So Mr. and Mrs. Failure, very thankful for what we have in our lives and our friends and family in particular. So anyway, I guess that pretty much tops it off. The other thing I wanted to say, first of the year is upon us. 2024 is just a few days away. So I would say take a minute, look in the mirror, self-evaluate, think about how you could be better in 2024. What can you do different? What can you do better? There's always room for improvement, guys. And, set some goals. Set some goals for some things you want to make happen in 2024. Set some goals you want to make happen in the next 3 years. Set some you want to make happen in the next 5. Very important. If you set the goal and you just keep it on your mind, You'd be surprised how fast that happens. Anyway, just life hack tips from failure. Imagine that, taking life tips from a failure. Anyway, appreciate all you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. It's been a great year. Hopefully you've had a great one too. Everybody have a Merry Christmas and have a good 2024. Thank you for watching and have a good day.